Heat a kadhai very well. Now add 2 tablespoons of mustard oil. Then add dried red chili for tempering once the oil is very well hot. Now add a pinch of salt and turmeric, not directly on into the oil, else it will burn. Now cubed pumpkins one after the another, and I'm gonna fry them really very well. The flame is low to medium, not more than that. Pumpkin doesn't take much time to cook, so a little patience is more than enough to cook this recipe. Now, as I was lacking time while preparing the food, so I have taken out the Hilsa from the refrigerator just 15 minutes prior to cook this recipe. If you have time, just take them out 2 hours previously before you start cooking, or you can use this technique also. It will cook everything really very well. Now you can fry the fish and the pumpkin separately, or you can follow my technique. I have added 2 green chilies which I have break them into 2 halves. You can add more chilies or you may skip it. It's up to you. Now Hilsa has its own fat. It will release its fat and you will see the oil is increasing. It means the Hilsa is releasing its own fat. So the oil that I have used in cooking in the beginning, that only I am using, and the excess oil that this curry will have will be from the Hilsa only. Now when everything comes together, just give it a good stir and you will see the fish has cooked really very well. Now I've added coriander powder and given it a stir, and then a little bit of room temperature water, and everything I have mixed really very well. When the oil will start to separate, it means everything has mixed very well and it's time for gravy. So what more water is needed? Now you have to check whether the pumpkins have cooked really very well or not. If not, then just add water. Don't add too much water because the gravy is very less required in this recipe, and better you add more green chilies. That's how it tastes good. No any kind of spice is required. Once it start to boil, now also if the pumpkin is undercooked, it will cook in this stage. This is homemade cumin, roasted cumin powder that I have added. So this is enough. A pinch of this is required, or you can add 1 teaspoon of this roasted cumin powder. Better you use it a little bit more because it has no other masalas apart from this roasted cumin powder and unroasted homemade coriander powder. Now required amount of salt. Just mix everything up very well, and the gravy is this much only that is required. Salt and chili you have to balance, and now it's ready to be served with steamed rice.